Good morning, everybody. Right, this morning's session is a little gentler, perhaps, than some of the work we've been doing over the last couple of weeks. It's a nice, easy, steady, controlled paced work that focuses very much on core strength and core stability, your ability to hold good posture, the ability to support the back using the glutes, using the hips, working everything together in a nice, strong unit. You're going to need a little bit of equipment for this morning's session, but not much. All you're going to need is a single dumbbell, nothing more than that. Now, pick a weight, not too heavy, but certainly not too light either, a weight that you can move reasonably well, that provides you a decent amount of resistance, but that allows you to get through the workout without struggling, because it's all about control today. It's a very simple structure with today's workout. What we're going to do is we've got 8 exercises, we're going to do 45 seconds per exercise, we're going to have a rest for a minute in between each circuit, and then we're going to do that 4 times. So really straightforward, really simple. So before we start, I will take you through the exercises and then we'll get started. First exercise is a pullover and crunch. So I'm a little restricted for space here, but make it work. So taking your dumbbell from here, all I want you to do, I'm going to turn to the side so you can see me a little bit better and I can extend and then bring it up. But this time, instead of going to a straight leg, bring it to a crunch position. Take the dumbbells past the knees and then straighten at the bottom, hovering above the floor, and bring it back like that. Okay, we're going to do that for 45 seconds. Then we're going to stay in the same position. We're going to place the dumbbell on our hips. And then all I want you to do is just push the hips up. So it's a hip raise, but with a little bit of resistance, just to give you that focus, pushing those hips up, engaging those glutes. So nice and smooth, nice and easy. Then what we're going to do is roll over, put the dumbbell to the side, because we're not going to need this for the next exercise. Roll over onto your front, and we're going to do a Superman. So that's up with the front and the back of the body. So it's just the midsection that's in contact. The knees are off the ground, the shoulders are off the ground, and you're working through the back of the body. Then you bring your dumbbell into play. Have that in the middle, and we're going to do a plank row. And you can still do this pretty well with just one dumbbell. Nice and smooth, nice and steady. All I want you to do in this position here, keep the feet wide, perhaps a little wider than the mat even, and just draw it up, down, back, up, down, back, like that for 45 seconds. Then from that position, we're going to do what's called an inchworm. So in that hand high push-up position, just keep your legs straight, hitch up the hips, inch the feet up, inch the feet back until you're nice and flat like that. Okay, then it's time to get back up onto your feet. And the next 3 exercises are all standing. The first one is a good old-fashioned squat, but a goblet squat. So you take your dumbbell, hold it in this position here, so you're holding one side of the dumbbell like this, and get down into a squat and stand. Down into a squat and stand up. Really focus, so from the side, really focus on your mobility through the hips. Get those hips down, keep the back nice and straight, keep the body upright. Having the dumbbell there really helps you focus on keeping the body upright and not falling forward. Then what we're going to do is something called a standing Russian twist. Take the dumbbell, hold it by the handle here, hold it up front, and all we're going to do is keep the hips forward and rotate the dumbbells side to side. Now there's no speed in this, certainly don't bang it left and right. It's all very much about control. The harder or the further away you can hold the dumbbell, the harder it gets. And as you get tired, perhaps you might want to bring it in so it's a little closer. But that's entirely up to you. Find the level that works best for you. And then to finish, we're going to do an around the world. So I'm going to take the dumbbell again, still in the same position, take it up, over, round, back, and then back the other way. Round, back, up, over, round, back, up, over, round, and back. And that's the circuit, all 8 exercises. So let's start, let's get down on the floor. And we're going to start with a pullover and the crunch. So again, the pace on this isn't too frenetic, it's nice, it's steady. Really make sure you've got enough space to start with, but a nice steady rate of work. You want to be in control of all the movements on this one. So when you're ready, get your dumbbell, set it up, and off we go. Reach behind, Really extend, keep the heels off the floor, then bring the knees and arms together, bring the knees through the hands. Take it back, that's it. And again. Nice and smooth, keep going, we've got 45 seconds on this. Nice, smooth work, really controlling the core, pushing the belly button into the floor, extend, hover above the ground. That's it, nice smooth work. Next exercise is the hip raise. Place the dumbbell on your hips, just push it up. So you've got a weighted hip raise going on. Again, nice and smooth, hold it for a beat at the top, really feel this work and take it down again. And up, take it down. And up, take it down, keep going, up, take it down, really nice and smooth. Keep working through it, keep it steady, keep it strong. Okay, the next exercise is without the dumbbell. Put the dumbbell to the side, roll over onto your front, and it's Superman time. So from here, up, down, up, down, keep going. Think about not just the back here, but think about what's happening here with the glutes as well. Really bring these muscles into play too. Nice and smooth. Keep going, keep working. Really hold it, let's hold it for these last 5. Then we're going to get down, up onto our hands. We're going to go plank row next. So in this position, nice wide feet and roll it up, back, down, up, back, down, up, back, down. Try and minimize that roll from side to side. Really keep it going. Lots of control here. Push down. So if you're lifting with your right arm, push down with your right foot. If you're lifting with your left arm, push down with your left foot. So leaving the dumbbell where it is at the end of this set, we're going to inchworm now. So bring the feet together and just hitch the hips up, push away, and then hitch the hips back. And really take your time with it, finish in a lovely straight line, and take it back again. Bit by bit by bit. Nice and smooth, nice and easy, and then take it back again. Hold it, time for one more. Right up onto your toes, nice and high. Okay, next move, get your dumbbells, squat. So sit it down, stand it up. This is simple, straightforward body weight, well not body weight, straightforward functional movement. Get those hips down, not banging up the reps here. This is all about control today. Sit the hips down, feel that range of movement. Get those hips down nice and low, keep the body nice and upright. Push the knees out over the toes. Keep it going. Really feel how the core comes into play when you squat. Okay, Russian twist next. Hold it out front. And rotate from side to side, nice and smooth. This isn't a fast movement. Control is everything on this. So if you're going to your left, think about what's happening with your right leg, your right glute. If you're going to your right, think of what's happening with your left leg and your left glute. So this whole workout's an opportunity just to check in with how strong your core is, how you can develop a little bit more control, a little bit more fine control in the movements. Okay, we're going to go around the world, so up, over, back, repeat, up, over, back, and bring it back again. That's it, keep it going. Up over the top and back again. Keep it going. Nice and smooth. Nice and easy. Keep going, keep working. There we go, and that's it, take a breather. So, quite gentle work, some might say easy, but you know, still really, really important. When you're working hard, sometimes you forget about this, about how important this is in making sure that you move strongly, making sure that you move powerfully. So it's really important sometimes, every now and again, periodically, to keep coming back to that strength work, keep it coming back to that control work, looking at the muscles that help keep your body strong, help keep you upright, so that when you get to the more high intensity work, when you're lifting, working with kettlebells, you know, high intensity strength cardio, whether you're doing burpees or whatever, or even just running, the ability to hold your body in a good position, the ability to fire the glutes in the right way, all that is really, really important to make you perform at your absolute best. So we've got 10 seconds. I'm going to take it back down onto the floor now. We're going to start with a pullover and crunch again. Grab your bell, take it behind you, and off we go. Take it through. That's it. Take it back. Take it through. Take it back. Oops, running out of space here. Take it through. Take it back. Nice and controlled. Even though you might feel that you're touching the ground, don't relax, release. Just hover above the ground, kiss the ground with your heels and your hands. Okay, bring it onto the hips. Hip raise next. So nice and simple. Push it up. Bring it down. Push it up. Bring it down. That's it. Keep going. Push the knees out. Push the heels into the floor. So you never completely relax at the bottom. You sort of tap down with your tailbone and come back up again. Nice and smooth. Nice and easy. Let's put the bell down, roll over onto your front. I'm going to move now into the Superman. So up we go and down. Down, keep going. And down. Nice and smooth. Great work. Hold it for that beat on the top. That's it. Keep working through it. Remember, focus on these glutes here. Take it down. Up, engage. Take it down. Engage. Take it down, keep going. One more. Onto your hands, grab your dumbbell. Plank row is next. Nice wide stance here. Just draw it up. Bring it back, put it down. Draw it up. Bring it back, put it down. Nice and smooth here. Going. Keep working. Keep moving. Time for one more, then we're going to move into the inchworm. So again, bring those feet together. hitch, hitch, hitch. Just remember, all this is coming from the core, from the belly button, moving the pelvis up. Your legs aren't bending. It's a tiny little movement. And then make sure you come back to that lovely flat position, so you're not hitched at the hips. And then repeat again. So you're moving literally, that's why it's called the inchworm, about an inch at a time, a big toe's length at a time. And then just find your way back to that lovely straight position. Let's hold that for a bit. And then on your feet and squat. So make sure you've got a good grip on your dumbbell. Get those hips all the way down. Keep it going. Keep it moving. Keep those knees pointing outwards. Make sure you're engaging your glutes. Make sure you're engaging your core as well. Keep the body upright. Next thing I'm going to do is the standing Russian twist. Take the handle of the bell and move it from left to right. That's it. Follow the bell around with your eyes. Nice bit of rotation. Try not to get too dizzy though. Not long left on this. And now we're going to scoop it around in those big circles. Okay, up and over, round, back the other way. Up and over, round, back the other way. Up and over, keep it going. Really make sure that movement comes from the belly button. Really squeeze that belly button tight. Just like everything else. All your power, all your athletic movement comes from that midsection, which is why it's so important to make sure it's working well, make sure that it's strong. All right, take a breather, second round down. Got 2 more to go. So, as I said, quite straightforward. Quite gentle, really. You're not going to get your heart and lungs racing away on this, but what you will be doing is really developing that core, that ability to sort of control your body, the ability to hold yourself up high, hold yourself strong as you're working. So take a breather. We've got another 35 seconds on the rest interval, and then we'll get into set 3, so not long now. It's a nice, short little workout today, 27 minutes in total. So again, one that can easily fit into your day. Perhaps on those days when you're not feeling super fresh, you can do something a little bit more gentle. This kind of work then is still very, very useful, but perhaps a little bit more achievable on those days where you're feeling a little bit subpar. So we have 5 seconds. We're going to start with a pull over and crunch. Let's get down on the floor, guys. And off you go. Grab the belt, take it behind you, and bring everything together. And extend. Tap it down. Bring everything together. And extend. Tap it down. Keep it going. Really control. The lowering phase is actually the most important part of this one. Really feel that you're in control. You're putting your body in the right position, making sure that your back's not too arched as you straighten your legs. Push the belly button into the floor. Okay, hip raises next. Place it on your hips. Push your hips up. Bring it down. Keep it going. nice and smooth. So these aren't fast moves. This isn't a high intensity circuit. This is the strength circuit. This is the core circuit. Take it smoothly. All about control. Okay, next exercise, Superman. So roll over onto your front and up you come with it. Nice and smooth. Really engage that, really feel the muscles of the back of the body working. Now we're going to sort of put those two together now and move into the plank row. So in this position, nice wide foot position. So you have to work your core to stabilise the body. But at the same time, you're working the back of the body as you draw the dumbbell up towards your rib cage. So think about your dumbbell position here. It needs to be up about here, lower ribs. So your sort of bottom plate is touching your waist, top plate touching your ribs. And your hand is sort of somewhere in between, in that fleshy bit between your ribs and your pelvis. And make sure the elbows are going straight back. Nice and smooth, nice and easy. Let's bring those feet together and inchworm. And back down. Oh, hold and bring it back again. Nice and easy. Hold, squeeze, and back down. Hold that flat line, make sure you're always returning to that lovely flat position. Bring it back. Okay, let's get into the squat. Bring it up and sit down your squat. That's it. Nice and easy. Nice and steady. Good job, keep going. Really working your range of movement, but also when you're getting down low, make sure that you finish the squat. Stand up tall, squeeze the glutes at the top, that's really important. Full engagement all the way through the rep. Every single rep counts. Good job. Next thing, standing Russian twist. Hold it out front and take it from left to right, from left to right. Nice and smooth. Keep that work rate up, guys, keep it going. We're not hammering anything today, we're just being in control. Okay, we're going to go around in those big circles next. Okay, let's go. Up, over, round, down. Up, over, round, down. Up, over, round, down. So again, you can just change completely the complexion of this workout with the resistance that you use. I'm working with a 7.5, which is quite manageable for me today, so I can actually talk to you and I'm not making peculiar noises. But you can really, if you really want to challenge your midsection, you can ramp the weight up, but make sure that your technique is always good. That's the most important thing. Make sure that you lift well, you move well. It's essential. Okay, take a breather. Okay, that's number 3 done. We've just got one more to go. As I was saying, it is, no matter what
weight you're working with, no matter what weight you're lifting, always think about how well you move. It's really, really important. If you're lifting a light weight that allows you to move quickly, don't let that speed degrade your technique. Make sure that you move with really nice technique, because it's so, so, so important. If you're lifting heavily, again, don't cut your reps short because you're struggling. If you're struggling to do a complete full rep, a full range of movement, that usually means the weight's too high. You can still find a challenging weight, but you know, just find the weight that sits in that sweet spot, that working you hard, but also that you're not degrading through your technique. You're not starting to get a bit ropey with how you're moving, how you're lifting, because that can lead to trouble in a number of ways. Okay, we've got 5 seconds. We're going to start with a pull over and crunch. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Over it goes. And bring it back. So this is the very last circuit now. Take your time. Really hold it, extend, squeeze, push the belly button into the floor, bring it back up again. Hold it, bring it back up again. And again. Okay, on the hips, just push those hips up. Little bit of extra resistance, just gives you a focus point really. It's not heavy enough to create a massive difference in the movement. You'd probably have to rack the weight up quite significantly to really feel the weight, probably double, maybe even 3 times as much weight to really feel it in this movement, because it's not a big range of movement and the body's in a pretty strong position as you're pushing those hips up. But this still gives you that focus, where you want to push your hips, where you want to send your hips, how you want to engage the glutes. As you do that, let's roll over onto our front and let's do Superman. So here and just up it comes and down, up and down. Good stuff, keep it going. Up, down, hold it for a beat. Really feel those muscles engage at the top there. This is always such an important thing to do, especially these days, given how we're always hunched over a laptop or a phone or an iPad. Got to correct the posture, really open it up from here. Draw the shoulders back, engage those glutes, strengthen the lower back. Okay, come up onto the hands. And roll. Nice and smoothly. Take your time. Going. Okay, next exercise, Inchworm. So bring the feet together and just inch the feet up. Tiny little movements until you're in a sort of pre-handstand position, and then walk the feet back down. Till you come back, the eyes come directly in front. You've got a lovely straight line through the body, shoulders back and down, and start again. Handstand position, so everything's contracted here, everything's short, and then take it back down again. Hold that position. Let's hold it for 5 seconds more. On your feet, and squat. We're hitting the end now. Last 3 exercises. Get those hips down. Keep going. Sit the body upright at the bottom of your squat. Really concentrate on that. Try not to lose your body tipping forward. Keep it upright. Bring it back. Keep it upright. Bring it back. Okay, standing Russian twist now. Getting near the end. Keep that work rate up nice and solid. How are we doing? We've got 10 seconds. And then we're moving into the very last exercise. Okay, up and over. Keep it going. Keep it moving. So it comes from the middle, comes from the belly button. And that's it. We're done. Nice and simple. Not too hardcore today, pretty straightforward, manageable, but still very useful, very effective. Take it easy. Hope you enjoyed that. And I shall see you next week. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.